Chief Justice of Lagos State, Honorable Justice C.O. Shego, distinguished party leaders and members of the Alliance for Democracy here present, Honorable Commissioners, Special Advisors and Chief of Staff, Secretary to the State Government, Head of Service, Permanent Secretaries, Chairmen of Local Government Councils, Head of Extra-Ministerial Departments, Royal Highness Others and Chiefs, members of my family, the TINUBU family, the Magaji family, President General Association of Market Women and Women, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. When I took the oath of office as the Executive Governor of Lagos State on Saturday, 29 May 1999, I assured all citizens of Lagos State that my government will be responsible, committed, and service-oriented. I am determined, the Lord helping me to keep the pledge. Now, I present with confidence my honorable commissioners and other members of my formidable team. They are all men and women of integrity, proving competence and goodwill. History is being made today. The swearing in of the commissioners and other key public officers of my administration marks a decisive step forward in our bid to actualize our lofty dreams for Lagos State. You can be assured that under my leadership, governance in this state will no longer be characterized by arbitrariness, perfunctoriness, and thoughtless aggrandizement. I am convinced that the men and women carefully chosen to pilot the affairs of the various ministries and play other key roles have what it takes to usher in a new lease of life, more abundant and very fulfilling to the citizenry. Let me reiterate once more our administration's commitment to lighten the burden of our people, alleviate poverty, provide educational and healthcare facilities, as well as the environment. We are determined to facilitate development by creating a conducive environment whereby social infrastructure such as electricity, telephone, water, and good road network will be functional. We promise you that. I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that let me assure you that we are eager to jumpstart the economy. Our programs are people-oriented and are capable of mitigating the suffering of our teeming population. I urge you all of you here today, particularly all of you who are being sworn in today, not to underestimate the challenges ahead. The task ahead of our administration is made particularly rendered by the negative effect of 16 years of visionary and inept governance by the military. There is no doubt that Lagos State was one of the worst victims of the military jackpot. But hope is not lost. With determination, dedication, honesty, and industry, we shall quickly recover the lost ground and move with confidence into the new millennium. I assure you. Nevertheless, I wish to advise you all to be alive to your responsibilities and to be above board. I also enjoin you to uphold the trust reposed in you by the good people of Lagos State. which was expressed in the clearance given to you by the honorable members of the State of Assembly. On no account should you, as commissioners, allow personal interest to override the general interest of the state. You must be guided by the injunction of Almighty Allah as quoted in chapter 4, verse 58 of the Holy Quran, which states thus, verily, Allah commands that you should render back the trust to those to whom they are due, and that when you judge between men, you judge with justice. Verily, how excellent is the teaching He, Allah, gives you. Allah is all hearing and all seeing. As we are all aware, this administration stands against corruption in all its ramifications. Hitherto, government has been perceived as the citadel of corruption, a cankerworm which has eaten deep into the fabric of our society. Consequently, public confidence in government has been greatly eroded, and today, public office holders are perceived as treasury looters. This perception has become so pervasive to the extent that the international community, donor agencies, and foreign investors are extremely reluctant to engage in any transaction with any government in Nigeria. This is an image that my administration is committed to change, and we together we will change it. All of you being sworn in today as commissioners, and my good self inclusive, must adhere strictly to the solemn oath to serve our people, bring hope back to the hopeless, succor back to the poor, and restore honor and dignity to the civil service. In addition, to shun temptations, extravagance, and indiscriminate use of power, as the era of military despotism is gone forever. The offices you have been opportune to occupy are not positions of pleasure or empty flamboyance. Rather, you'll be required to exhibit the high standard of industry and excellence at all times. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we are already aware, members of my team and their portfolios are as follows. Professor Yemi Osibajo, Justice. Mr. A. Olawale, Finance. Mr. Olayemi M. Cardoso, Economic Planning and Budget. Mr. Kauli Olusoya, Agric and Cooperatives. Olapeju Phillips, Commerce, Industry and Tourism. Chief M. Adio Bartos, Education. Dr. Likikito, Engineer Rauf Aregbesola, Works. Mostly Obanekoro, Home Affairs and Culture. Chief Abiola Johnson, Transportation. Olusegun Ogunlade, who is absent today, he took an excuse to attend his junior brother's wedding. He is sworn in later. Is Youth, Sports, Social and Social Development. Mr. Saka Senoyo, Rural Development. Architect Larry Tarikoka, House. Chief Mrs. Kemi Nelson, Establishment, Training and Job Creation. Architect Kayode Alibaba, Environment and Physical Planning. Louis Banira, Special Duties. Oladele Alake, Special Advisor, Information and Strategy. Chief Femi Lane, Special Advisor, Political and Legislative Powers. Rabiu B. TINUBU, Head of Service. Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Chief of Staff, Governor Service. Ladies and gentlemen, by the development of my honorable commissioners, the state public service has been repositioned to meet the demand of the new dispensation. Lagos State Public Service has a track record of performance, and I believe that with the new head of service, Mr. Rabiu Babatunde TINUBU, there is an assurance that civil servants and secrecy among others. I wish to welcome appointees on board as co-pilots of our ship of state. We shall operate an open door policy, bearing in mind that public office is a public trust. It is my hope that none of you will behave in any way capable of betraying the confidence reposed in you by our people. I am sure your wealth of experience will be of immense value to the state public service. I wish you good luck. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.